Welcome to Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm Ninon, your host, and you know me from many shows. Today's show is a short notice show. I'm supposed to have a gentleman called Peter coming on who has this charity golf tournament, which is actually Dollars4Warriors. So we'll get all that in first. In the meantime, he's sent, I believe they're all connected with this charity, and so we're going to find out exactly what this is, why this is, and how this is. I know what I want to do. Now I'm going to find out what they want to do. I have a gentleman here called Art. Art, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm better now. You're here. And then we have Gaylord here. And Gaylord, how are you?
Wonderful.
Now, I don't know who these two guys are because Peter was supposed to be here, and I know who Peter is and what's going on, but now I've got to find out what is happening. Now, what connection do you have with this golf tournament, which is Dollars4Warriors?
Yes. So
Okay.
I own a local business in town.
Okay.
We have offices across the country.
What's your business?
Click It Social.
I like the name of that.
Yes.
Click it, cut it.
That's it. Click It, click it.
Click it, click it. Okay.
So Click It Social sponsors, and several of our staff are on the board for Dollars4Warriors. And Galen Graybow, who's with me, is the founder of Dollars4Warriors.
Oh, you're the founder.
Correct. He's the founder.
And when was this founded?
Well, this event has been going on for about 11 years.
Oh, wow.
A bunch of friends of mine, we got together, and after 2 or 3 years in the very beginning, we decided, let's make this some form of charity, and we came up with doing it for our warriors.
So this is kind of helping the veterans,
Yes.
as we say.
Yeah, the Dollars4Warriors
Yeah.
is just a group of guys and ladies and gentlemen all getting together, bringing awareness to the vets that need help.
Yeah.
And we raise money.
It's funny, I don't know why, but I've got involved with lots of different veterans charities and different things involved with. I do a radio show, and the guy I do the radio show with, Frank Hellring, he's also a veteran, and we also do things for the veterans. So it's kind of, I've got myself into something that I never really went into, but it's a great thing to go into because what he was telling, one of his things he likes to put out there, is a lot of the veterans are killed in these hospitals. And I'll have to give you the link or whatever it is that he has.
Perfect.
So you can understand his story, because the veterans have so many different stories that I don't think the layman, I'm one of the laymen, that understand exactly what's going on. So what you're doing is raising money to help. Are you helping the veterans on the streets or in the hospitals or any place?
Well, this event is this Saturday, June 1st, and we have all of our spots, luckily, have been filled by our players. But we are always looking for donations, and you can always check out our Dollars4Warriors.org for more information. And we are always accepting cash donations, vehicles that we can possibly refurbish,
Yes.
and supply some veterans that need transportation.
Yeah. You want to say something?
I do, because I want
Because
to.
his fingers going up and down like this, and I'm thinking,
Hey,
what is it? What do you want, Art?
Well, Dollars4Warriors, everything that Galen said right there is phenomenal. It's 100%. But I think the biggest takeaway
Yes.
is that we have a selection process where we take recipients and we screen them, we vet them, we talk to their peers, and they become recipients of the award that we issue after the tournament.
After the talk.
So what happens is we may raise $20,000, let's just
Can
say.
you raise as much as that?
We can. And then what we do is we cover the initial costs, but then we take that money and we sow that into the recipient immediately, meaning that the recipient has funds to take care of, critical issues. For example, our recipient this year, she has, she's got several children. She's up against it. She needs the money because the house that she's in has a lot of mold issues, and she's got a baby on the way. And so
Does she have a husband, or did her husband
she
pass
does.
away? Oh, she has.
She does.
And is he a veteran?
I believe so. I believe he is.
You will do it with, even if they're not a veteran, they'll do it?
No, for veterans, our recipients are selected specifically as long the criteria, there's several pieces,
Yeah.
but the main non-negotiable criteria is that they're a veteran of
They
service.
have to be veterans. By the way, my producer, Steve Sebo, he's a veteran.
I
as
understand
well.
he was in the Air Force.
That's right. He was in the Air Force.
Very
and
cool.
Yeah, he had a.
But the kicker is we give that money directly to the recipient, right? And it's we have found over the 11 years that we've done it that that really effectuates change in that person's life. In fact,
Absolutely.
Peter, who you spoke of, was
Yeah.
one of our recipients.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So he's one that needed the money for whatever he needed it
Absolutely.
for. Now, I used to have a foundation, Kids Talk Foundation, I had for many, many years. There was a show I had, Voices of Tomorrow, where I interviewed the younger generation and took care of them. And whenever I would do a charity or I would have charity money coming in, I would either send it to the school or I would send it to the university or wherever I would have to put it. I would never give it directly to the parents or the child. And the reason I did that, because I didn't know where it was going. Is it going to, go, maybe, I don't know, whatever reason, I didn't want to do that. I wanted it to go to exactly where I wanted what I was doing, which was to give them an education. When you give money directly to the person, do you have a rundown of what they've done with it, or do you just give it to them?
There's an accountability process that we use in the vetting of the recipient,
Say 20,000.
whatever it is, 5,000,
20,
50,000,
yeah.
whatever.
Well,
But
the accountability.
we find out what their needs are, and then we put people in place to help them find those solutions. I'll give you an example. This year's recipient, she said, I've got a very small table, and it's on its last leg. So I went
No
to...
pun intended.
Yeah. I went to...
How to get that one in there?
I went to an anonymous person, and we bought them an 8-person table for her house. And
Oh,
we're
how wonderful.
gonna deliver that on Sunday for her.
I wish I'd known that. I had the most incredible Oriental table that was being given away, and the thing, it was like for $300. And it was the sideboard, it was the cabinet, and it was an eight table.
8-person.
Yeah, 8-person, but it was Oriental, so it was kind of the rosewood.
Oh,
Wish
my.
I'd known that, because I was looking for someone for this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know if they still have it, so maybe you still want, do you want
generous.
another one? So you really help them in certain things they actually need.
We meet their needs.
You meet
right
their
at
needs.
right at the source.
And how do you find out, and how do you get these people? How do they get in touch with you, and how do they sort of get there?
We have a proprietary process that we use, and then they're vetted through our recipient committee. And then all those vetted potential recipients are presented to Galen, and then Galen
Team.
reviews them and we make a decision.
And because you are in the golfing business,
Yes, I love golf.
you love golf. You're not gonna love me because I can't stand golf. They were asking what would I play golf, and actually you invited me.
Yes.
You've got this big golf tournament this Saturday.
Yes.
Yes.
And where is it?
This tournament this year is at Angel Park Golf Course. It's near Summerlin. And we are starting at about 7:30, and then the players go out, have a great time, and they come back. We have raffles, so we're always looking for raffle prizes, that if anyone can donate any kind of golf paraphernalia, any gift cards, we're always accepting gift cards, because that is an easy thing to raffle off, and people always enjoy, Bass Pro Shop, Walmart, coupons, something.
Yes,
But
it's
it's
a gift,
a
something,
gift card.
something for free.
just had one of our clients this morning.
Yeah.
She asked about Saturday's golf tournament, said, I can't make it. She said, but I'd like to get behind it. And so she did an online donation of $500 today.
Yeah.
Which was
Oh, that
really
was very
generous.
sweet of her. Well, I know that Art invited me to go and play on Saturday. I presume you were joking.
No, because what we need you to drive the golf cart for us. That's what we want. Yeah. We could use your help.
Who's laughing? Who's laughing?
Are you laughing? I'm not laughing. You want to go?
I'm joking. Well, I don't know how to drive a golf cart. I've never driven a golf cart. So what do you do? I know that there's certain roads you go on, which are in... My producer's looking at me and he's laughing.
The
Can't
pedals
see
on the
Ninon-
right.
I can't see Ninon out there driving this cart all day long.
To stay out of the water.
Well,
That's the main thing.
our video
I
department
can't
will
swim
be
there.
we'll be there, and we'll be sure to get video of you driving the golf
how
cart
lovely.
on the grass. And
Yeah, wherever wherever the wheel is going to take me. But if it's a charity thing, maybe I'll get more information after the show, and maybe I'll come out there just to say hello.
Be
And
an honor.
maybe I'll give I'll give a gift of a show out there or something. You know,
That's
you could
beautiful.
give that away if you want to do that.
What an
Is
honor.
that okay with you, Steve? We'll give a gift of a show away. He says yes. He's because he's a vet, so he says so. We'll give a gift of a show.
Yeah, because just after this event, we're going to take a little break, regroup, and then we're going to start marketing for next year's event.
Now, what do you mean regroup? Regroup means that you don't like the group you've got at the moment.
No. Take a breather, because our team's been working hard trying to get marketing.
We'll make sure they're all together.
We're a strong clique of a group, guys and girls all together. Yeah. We got a great staff, and everyone's committed to the cause.
Yes.
And
now, is this 9 holes or 18?
It's 18 holes.
At least I do know that.
See, look at
See, I do, yeah. Oh no, I have played golf. That's how I know. Yeah, I played golf. So I said to him, I said, well, I'll come out if you get me a great big hat.
You got it.
I said, what do you want the hat for? I said, well, he said, you could, whatever answer he gave me. And I said, no, it's the sun. It's going to be 110 out there or something ridiculous. And I said, I don't have this skin because I've been playing golf all my life. Otherwise, I'd have, more wrinkles than I have already. But anyway, let's get back to this thing. So to get involved with this, how many people? So it goes from 7, you said 8 o'clock in the morning?
Till we're done.
Till you're done.
Absolutely.
Okay. We started about 7:30. Actually, that's when the event starts. But the players start getting there around 5:36, because they got to get their registration in. They got to get their bag, their golf cart to their cart. And people come in, sometimes get a bite to eat and buy raffle tickets, and more prizes are brought in prior to the event. Okay. And then it's a shotgun start where everyone starts at 7:30, and we have about 92 players that we maxed out at, and our goal is to get 144 next year. So that's why we're going to be starting a lot earlier. And
to get it a little bit more organized.
Yes.
Now, do you have people there where you can have lunch there? And
there's a buffet after. Yes.
After?
That's part of the...
Wait, after 18 holes?
Yes. So after 18 holes...
Well, how long is it going to take to play 18 holes?
You got to work up an appetite.
Well, that's for sure. 18 holes, I think you definitely could work up an appetite.
Now, there's a lady that drives around and she'll sell chips and snacks in case you get a little thirsty or hungry.
Oh, okay. So, you're covered, so you don't sort of pass out in the heat with no water and no nothing.
And I have a spray bottle that if you fall out, I'll just come
Are
over
you
and
going
spray
to be?
you. I'll be your personal towel boy. How's that? I got you covered. You and me.
Personal valet.
That's exactly right.
He's got my number. I love being served. But anyway, now I'm serving. So you've got all these people. So what time roughly does 18 holes take? Because I happen to love Tiger Woods.
Oh, wow.
I absolutely adore this player. I don't know why, but I guess it's the father-son image that came out at the beginning, and then the way that Tiger Woods was so dedicated to the gift he was given, but he was so dedicated. And then he's had all these mishaps, the divorces and the cars and
car accident, yeah.
All these problems. And sort of, but I happen to love, whenever he played, I would sit there and watch, just waiting hours for him to come and play his round.
You asked in regards to how long it takes. Yeah. It takes about 5 hours, give or take 15, 20 minutes to get all 92 players through the course. Okay. It does take a little bit of time. But once they come in, the buffet is open, and they go right to the buffet, and we start doing the raffle tickets. And, you can reach me at 702-373-1803 if you have any interest in help and support or get involved. Donations, again, also Dollars4Warriors.org is our website.
Now, I will tell you this.
So
you're about to get really excited about this because I think you like the beach.
I'm excited. No, I don't. I'm in a place where the sun. But I do like the beach. I do like the beach.
Well, here's the thing. We're going to be giving away, and in the auction, in the silent auction during the event, someone's donated a week trip to Costa Rica. Okay. Airfare, condo, events.
And
that's that is going to be
And
one of the
5,000 spending money.
No,
That's so bad.
unfortunately, that was last year.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
You know, I've often wondered, they give all these trips away and everything else away. And I'm often thinking that they really, to really make the package complete, they really should give, like, you know, 3 or 4 or 5,000 with the package, so that there's not one single penny spent from you. This is a complete giveaway. I've never seen that.
That's a
I've
good
never.
idea.
Okay, so everybody out there now, this is a.
That's why we need the donors.
Well, of course we need the donors, and there's a lot. Let me tell you, there's more millionaires and billionaires out there than there has ever been, and they all need write-offs. A lot of the big CEO companies and a lot of the very wealthy people open up foundations. Now, the reason they open up foundations is they've got to put their spare money into the foundation that helps whatever it helps. That's how that actually works, so that they don't have to give the money to the tax people. But somebody gets the money in the long run. So to me, it doesn't make any difference where the money comes from. Whether it's in a foundation, it's going to be spent.
Well,
because unless money is circulated, the world doesn't circulate.
the donations are great.
Yeah,
right?
I love
And
it.
we need
But
them.
now,
But let me tell you, when you come to have a great time, because it's a great event. We're celebrating veterans.
These
And
vacations.
the
these
really cool
fabulous.
part is we've got gunship helicopters.
What's that?
They've donated an experience.
I've heard of this
Well,
company.
imagine getting in a helicopter,
I've
going
been
through
in a
the
hep-
air, and shooting an M240 out of the side of it in the desert.
I have to
Gunshiphelicopters.com.
admit, I couldn't think of anything worse than shooting someone.
Falling out would be worse.
Falling out or shooting someone. Oh my goodness.
When you're shooting in the desert to targets on the ground.
Yes, I know. I know that, but you're obviously doing it, and the purpose of it is to shoot somebody else in another country that's having problems, like we're having problems in Israel and Ukraine and all these different places.
Or you're just doing it for fun because you've never done it before, and
No, I
it's
don't know,
something that's on your bucket list.
But
You know?
that's definitely, well, that's one thing. 100%. That is not on my bucket.
It's not on your bucket list. Is it on your bucket list?
Is that on your bucket? I have an old Bentley, and I want to buy a new one, but I need the money to buy the new one. So anybody out there would like to buy me a new Bentley?
I have $3 I'll contribute to your Bentley fund.
That'll kind of buy. I don't know what that'll buy. Having a new key. I was going to say that'll buy a new key, but that wouldn't, because keys cost like $300 or $400.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
If you lose a key,
Forget it.
Well, we also have, for the non-shooters, we also have gifts like strip helicopter scenic tours at night.
oh, strip. I thought
Oh yes. Take the doors off,
Helicopter
fly
first.
over the strip at night and
that
see
would
the lights.
be beautiful.
Oh,
Wouldn't that
it's
be
incredible.
beautiful? So you've got
Yes.
lots of. So you've got 2. You've told me anything else that would encourage people to get there, because those free helicopter things would be great flying over.
Well, Mark Wahlberg has been a wonderful donor. He's donated a lot of prizes, clothing, and
Now, isn't he the gentleman that's building a studio here?
I believe so.
He's building a film studio here in Vegas, and we need that, Mark, badly. So come on, get going and get that up there now.
Mark, I'll talk to her about it later.
Yeah, but you know Mark?
I'm sorry?
Do
I
you
know
know
several Marks.
Mark. Okay, all right. So anyway, at least we're having fun.
We are.
Because that's what it's all about. You
Yes.
know, this fundraiser isn't just dishing out money and playing golf. It's about communicating with people and seeing where they are and how we can help other people. Because I think in this world right now, and you two are both doing it, is helping other people.
Yes.
And you're both giving your time
Yes.
to helping other people, to help the vets. And the vets, what is the most important thing right now that you can think of that the vets really need? What do vets really need now? I know they need money and homes, but what do they really,
Appreciation and respect.
which we just had Memorial Day.
Yes, because they've put their lives online, and many have done just that.
Yeah.
And if you see a vet out there wearing a hat, wearing a shirt, wearing the colors, just tell them thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
For
Oh, so that's a great thing. So reach out with your hand, shake hands with them, and maybe they don't want to do that because this virus thing and everything going on. But just say, thank you for
Put
your
your
time.
hand on your heart and say thank you for your
time
service.
and your service. Thank you for your service. Isn't that beautiful? So that's one thing we don't do. But we could do that with people that aren't vets too. Thank you for being here on Earth.
You know what it comes down to for Saturday's event is come out, have fun, have some great food, and help us raise some funds so we can effectuate change
And
in
awareness.
awareness in the lives of our veterans. They're you know, it's so hard when you think about the sacrifice that they go through. You know, they make a personal sacrifice to protect you and me at home, and I feel compelled, not just compelled, but I feel it's my duty to show honor and respect and appreciation for that sacrifice, for sure.
You were a vet, obviously.
I was a vet,
And how
and
long
I'm a
were
veteran.
how long were you in service for?
Just a couple of years.
Just a couple of years.
Yeah, and then I went to school.
You know, I saw the event they had that they showed on Monday, and it has to bring tears to your eyes when you see the work and you see what they go through, and you see how they put this whole event together, and you realize, and then they brought out all the different forces of, you know, the Navy and the Admirals and this and that. And it was so remarkable that I think we should really have this one just once a year, just to let people know what is happening out there. But it's the time and the effort and how proud they are to be, you know, to serve.
Mhm.
And they are, you're all serving America. And I have to say thank you. Thank you
Yes,
is
thank
not
you.
enough. Thank you is not enough. What you're doing is also, you know, you're giving thanks.
right.
You're trying and putting this word out there. How many veterans and you might know this, you might not, that are kind of on the streets? You know, there's a lot of vets that are homeless. There's a lot of vets on the streets. How do we address these vets? And it's giving chills through my body. How do we find out who they are? How do we address it? How do we take care of them? How do we help them on the streets?
That's a
you're-
tough question.
You're doing
That's-
it with the golf thing of helping, you know, this
Yeah.
lady with the table.
We're doing our part.
You're doing your part. But how do we reach those? You know, you're a vet and you know a little bit more than I would ever know.
maybe having more events, maybe not just the golf event, but a different type of. We're going to have a luncheon at a certain location with free haircuts, and we have a plethora of clothes that we've collected that we can give
For
to
the someone
vets,
all
for the
the-
vets,
yes.
you know, that have been living in their hardship.
Yeah, because how can we let them know that we care? We can't. Because I'm a layman. I don't know how to. I mean, I'm fortunate. I've got you two in front. You were not a vet.
No, I was not.
Why weren't you a vet?
Well, back when my high school days, I was surfing, playing baseball, and chasing girls. There wasn't the big need at that time.
Oh, it wasn't mandatory.
No.
Oh, so I'm
but-
thinking of, you know, my family time when it was mandatory.
Yeah.
So that's when the war was on.
But sometimes I regret not joining. But that's.
But
in
that's
fact-
just how. Well, there's a lot of people
So
like
this
you
is the
that
way
didn't
I can
So now
make
you've
amends
turned
and help.
around, and now
Yes.
you're helping.
So emphasis on chasing girls. I just want to tell you that there was an emphasis.
Yeah, I noticed that was a big number there, wasn't it?
It was.
Like,
Did you
that
notice
was
that?
something, yeah, it was something like chasing girls. But no, not only that, it was the big smile that came across his face.
Yes.
Chasing girls. I thought, okay, well, yeah, cool. Why not?
You know, I wish in this world there were more people like Galen, because
Oh, isn't that nice,
What Galen did single-handedly was
What did he do? What did you do?
he noticed and observed something in a condition in our community, and he did something about it. And that's what I like about what he's done as the founder for Dollars4Warriors.
That's what I'm
He
trying to
did
reach out
something.
to. We've got to get more people, rather than sort of lip service going on.
Exactly.
Do something about it. The only thing I do, and I've done it for many, many years now, actually is my TV. I interview people, you know, with my children and different things I've done through my life. I've been able to gravitate to helping people. I happen to love to do that. I was not actually, you know, a vet. I'm not any part of that, but I have paid my dues, I hope, back. I hope. And what I do in Vegas is I take care of the entertainment business. They come on my show, we promote them, we push them out there, and we, you know, give them a little sort of, you know, something. So what I'm trying to do for you today is to bring more people to the I'm going to call it a gala charity, to the golf charity on Saturday, this Saturday.
Yes.
So it's this Saturday, which I believe is June the 1st.
That is correct.
Golf kicks off at 7:30. You get there about 6:30. Get yourself all in gear. and off you go. You're not going to see me any place at 6:30 in the morning. I don't even know if you're going to see me there at 9:30, but I might turn up. Might turn up. Won't promise, but I'll do my best. And, what else would you like to talk about with the vets and what we can do and how we can do it? Anything we don't know or we should know?
Well, Peter has been instrumental in making this go forward by getting us in your studio here, which we greatly appreciate his help. He's done a great job, and he was one of our recipients, and he's out there, boots on the streets.
His name is Peter Pryor.
That is correct.
Peter Pryor, actually. It's funny how things go around. So this is why you have to have many, many friends. Peter Pryor came in for this particular show through Johnny Stewart.
John Stewart.
Now, John Stewart has been a friend of mine ever since I've been in Vegas. And his wife just passed away.
Yes, that's what we heard.
And they had a memorial, Johnny and everybody else had a memorial for her a couple of Saturdays ago. I went to that and filmed it. And today I just sent him the production, the film that my producer did and put it all together. It's about 45 minutes long. And we just sent it to Johnny of the memorial for his wife. It's really quite beautiful.
Nice.
So
Wow.
this is how things go around with me. And then Peter couldn't come today because he's got a legal battle. Somebody hit him, or I don't know what it was all about, and maybe I shouldn't know, but I'll have Peter on sometime.
Perfect.
With doing something or whatever it's going to be, I don't know. But anyway, but that's funny how things are.
Maybe we'll have him on for our next event that we're going to be promoting shortly after this one finishes.
Oh, really? So
Yes.
what we got another one coming up?
Well, we're going to, like I said, we're going to kind of take a little break, regroup, get our heads on, take a break from all the marketing that we're trying to do or have been doing, and then pinpoint a date for a future event.
Yeah.
And then get back on the horse and get.
I thought we were golfing, not horsing. We're horsing around, I
We're
guess.
horsing around here.
You love all that, don't you?
Horse golfing. They call that
Golfing.
polo, don't
That's
they?
Actually, it is polo. It's still hitting a ball,
Yes.
but the ball's a little bigger though.
Yes.
It is.
Oh, Jackie Gleason was the one. Remember?
Oh, you were
remember
talking. Yes.
Jackie
yes.
Gleason, when he would go out and play golf, Jackie Gleason says, "You first of all," and he would say that I used to love his shows. He said, "You have to address the ball." So he would say, "Good morning, golf ball," or "Good morning, ball." That was what he would say. So
He was
just
a
a little
character.
joke. Well, he was definitely Jackie Gleason was the name. So anyway, so let's see what we can do here. We've got the charity golf tournament.
Yes.
That's this Saturday, June 1st. You've got to be out there. You not only for the golf, but for the veterans.
And
Even
your
if you
part.
just stay a little while and you give a little donation or something, whatever you can afford. I know things are very tight, but
every dollar counts.
Everybody needs something. Yeah, even a dollar. Even a kid can give a dollar.
Just go to the donation button on Dollars4Warriors.org and make a pledge. We just can't say thank you enough.
And with some gifts, we are a 501c3
Okay.
nonprofit organization. So
Right off.
if there's a donation that you would want as a write-off, a tax letter of some sort, reach out to us directly and to that phone number that Galen gave you guys before.
702-373-1803. We have operators standing by.
Absolutely wonderful.
That would be me.
You would be the operator.
Who's the
I like that.
operator? Well, what are you doing now? You should be the operator too. No,
Me? You want me on the phone? Really?
yeah, you got a nice speaking voice.
Oh,
Don't
do I?
you think so?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the expert.
Well, you do.
Okay. We'll see
You
that.
do too.
You hear-
He has a great smile. You're more serious, but you're like me. You've got a little joke on the side going on all the time.
all the time.
Well, we have had a great interview with both of you. It's been absolutely amazing. I was going to say with Mutt and Jeff, but I said it anyway because that's just me. That's, you got to have a little fun in things as well. We can't take life too seriously, but taking seriously our vets. That's what we have to do. And since Monday just passed, which is Memorial Day, so we're really into the whole swing of it all. So no pun intended. I know it's golf, but swing it. Give a donation and come to the event, June 1st. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you
Very
so
good.
much.
Thank you for watching Voices of Vegas Live. I nearly call it Voices of Tomorrow. How about Vegas Live with Ninon? That would be better, wouldn't it? Those are all my different shows. I have lots of shows. Voices of Tomorrow, Ninon Speaks. I'm also on another show where we have the bars for real estate. I do the real estate commentary with Frank Hellring, and I do many things. So confusion can get into the brain, but it's all fun. It's all great. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to go to YouTube, NDD Network, and we'll see you there. And thank you, Steve. Steve Sebo is also, he's a vet, and he loves when things happen about the vets because he's a great supporter. And we will see you on our next show. Take care.
Thank you.